Listen to me now, beloved. Listen, not with the ears of frustration, but with the ears of revelation, because what you are about to hear will rewrite every moment of waiting in your life. You have stared at the closed doors. You have walked through seasons where every step felt heavy, as if you were moving through thick fog. You have endured the silence of unanswered prayers and the weight of days that seemed to stretch longer than you thought you could bear. And in those moments you whispered a quiet, desperate question to heaven. Have I been denied? But today, heaven thunders this answer over your life. No, you were never denied. You were being positioned. You were never rejected. You were being accelerated. What looked like delay was divine calibration. What felt like stagnation was sacred preparation. Type 1111 if you feel this truth awakening inside you, if you sense that your delay is about to become your acceleration. Listen closely. Heaven does not measure time the way earth does. What feels like delay to you is simply heaven aligning things beyond what you can see. While you waited, pieces were moving into position. While you prayed, answers were gathering strength behind the veil. While you stood still, heaven was preparing your launch. They told you that time was running out. But heaven whispers, time is bowing to your destiny. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will open your eyes to the orchestration of heaven's timing. Your delay was not a punishment, it was a preservation. Heaven held you back, not to harm you, but to keep you from stepping into places that were not yet ready for your greatness. You thought the door was closed because you weren't worthy. But heaven knew the door was closed because the room wasn't yet prepared for the weight of your calling. You thought the silence meant you were forgotten, but heaven was writing your name in places you have not yet seen. You thought the waiting meant you were disqualified, but heaven was qualifying you in ways that could not be rushed. Listen deeper. The tension you felt in waiting was the tension of a bow being drawn back. The further the pull, the greater the release. And beloved, heaven has been pulling you back, not to hold you down, but to launch you farther than you dreamed possible. Every moment of waiting has built momentum. Every second of delay has stored energy. Every pause has loaded the power of acceleration. And now, beloved, the moment of release is near. The season of preparation is giving way to the season of propulsion. The stillness is shifting into a sudden surge. The quiet is about to erupt into a roar of destiny. Because you were never standing still, you were being aligned with divine speed. Hear me well. Your delay is your setup. Your waiting is your winding. Your stillness is your slingshot. And the acceleration that is coming will make up for every lost moment. The acceleration that is coming will redeem every tear. The acceleration that is coming will silence every lie that told you it's too late. Because heaven is not late. Heaven is right on time. And you, beloved, are about to discover that your timeline is about to be overtaken by heaven's perfect timing. And this, beloved, is only the beginning. Now see it, beloved. See beyond what your natural eyes could perceive during those long seasons of waiting. See beyond the frustration of closed doors, unanswered prayers, and seemingly silent heavens. Because while you waited, something extraordinary was unfolding. While you stood still, you were actually being built for something far greater than the moment you hoped for. You thought you were losing time, but heaven was using time to build you. Type 555 if you feel this revelation igniting in your spirit. If you now see that your waiting was heaven's construction zone. Listen well. The foundation of your future had to be stronger than the storms that would come against it. And so, heaven took time to dig deep beneath the surface. Heaven took time to lay pillars of endurance, walls of wisdom, and ceilings of capacity far beyond what you imagined you would need. They told you delay was denial, but delay was design. They told you delay meant forgotten, but delay meant fortified. They told you delay meant closed doors, but delay meant open heavens in the perfect moment. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will cause your spirit to soar with understanding. You are not simply waiting for things to change around you. Heaven was waiting for things to change within you, for your roots to grow deeper than the reach of adversity, for your faith to stretch wider than the lies spoken against you, for your vision to rise higher than the ceilings they tried to place over your life. And now, beloved, your inner architecture is ready to hold the weight of your coming acceleration. You were not delayed because of lack. You were delayed because of destiny. The higher the calling, the deeper the foundation must go. The greater the purpose, the longer the preparation must be. Because heaven refuses to build skyscrapers on shallow soil. Heaven builds legacies on bedrock. Listen deeply. The waiting seasons were not wasted seasons. They were watering seasons. They were refining seasons. They were seasons of strengthening muscles you didn't know you had, so that when acceleration comes, and it is coming, you won't collapse under the weight of blessing. You won't falter when the doors swing wide. You won't break when the platform expands beneath your feet. They thought your delay meant you were losing momentum, but you were gathering it. They thought your silence meant you had nothing to say, but you were preparing to speak with the voice of heaven itself. They thought your stillness meant you had been sidelined, but you were positioned on heaven's launch pad. And now, beloved, everything is about to change. You will move with a force that surprises even you. You will flow with a clarity that shocks those who doubted you. You will rise with a strength that silences every voice that once whispered, "Too late," because heaven's acceleration does not consult Earth's timelines. Heaven's acceleration redeems time, restores time, multiplies time. And you, beloved, are about to live in the overflow of heaven's perfect timing. And this is only the beginning. Now feel it, beloved. Feel the winds of acceleration gathering around you. What you thought would take years is beginning to unfold in moments. What you thought was out of reach is suddenly within your grasp. What seemed like it slipped through your fingers is returning to your hands, multiplied. Because heaven's acceleration is not addition, it is multiplication. Type 3333. If you feel this in your spirit, if you sense that the winds of acceleration are carrying you into your season of overflow, listen closely. The momentum you feel is not random. It is the response of heaven to every seed sown in silence. It is the release of every hidden prayer, every quiet tear, every unseen act of faithfulness. They thought the quiet meant nothing was happening, but heaven was recording every moment. Heaven was storing the weight of your obedience. Heaven was counting the steps of your perseverance. And now, beloved, the vault of heaven is opening. The storehouse of answered prayers is being unlocked. What once trickled is about to pour. What once crawled is about to soar. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will set your heart on fire with holy anticipation. Acceleration means that what once felt distant will come suddenly near. It means that what you thought would unfold in future seasons is now colliding with your present. It means that heaven is compressing timelines and expanding your capacity to receive. They told you you missed your moment, but your moment was never meant to be captured by human calendars. Your moment was always marked by heaven's clock, and heaven's clock is striking now. Listen deeper. You are stepping into days of divine convergence. Where opportunities you thought were lost will intersect your path. Where relationships you thought had faded will reemerge, revived and realigned. Where doors you thought were forever closed will open with supernatural ease. They thought time disqualified you, but heaven is using time to qualify you. They thought delay defeated you, but heaven is using delay to deliver you. They thought you were behind, but you are right on heaven's schedule. Hear this, beloved. You will not have to force the doors open. They will swing wide at your approach. You will not have to chase opportunities. Opportunities will chase you. You will not have to struggle for recognition. Your calling will announce itself louder than any promotion man could offer. Because when heaven accelerates you, no force on earth can hinder you. And the power of this acceleration is not just for you. It is for every life connected to your destiny. Your acceleration will pull others out of stagnation. Your momentum will lift those still trapped in waiting. Your breakthrough will become the current that carries many into freedom. And this is the wonder of heaven's ways. Your delay is producing a harvest that could never have grown in rushed seasons. Your delay is birthing an impact that reaches farther than hurried timelines could have carried you. Your delay is delivering you into acceleration so sudden, so swift, so supernatural. It will feel like waking from a long night into the brilliance of day. And this, beloved, is only the beginning. Now see it, beloved. See what is happening not only to you but through you. Because when heaven accelerates your life, it is never just about you alone. Acceleration is contagious. It pulls others into its current. It wakes up sleeping destinies. It calls out dreams that were buried under dust and disappointment. Your rising is creating waves that reach beyond your horizon. Your movement is shaking atmospheres long stagnant. Your breakthrough is becoming their breakthrough. Type 1111 if you feel this fire stirring inside you, if you sense that your acceleration is awakening something greater than yourself. Listen well. They watched you in your waiting season. They saw the long nights. They heard the silence between your prayers and your answers. Some doubted you would make it through. Some pitied you, not knowing the power that was brewing in secret. But now, as heaven propels you forward, they see the evidence of what was always inside you. They see the fruit of faithfulness. They see the speed of sudden advancement. And more than that, they feel the pull of your acceleration lifting them too. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will ignite your spirit with deeper understanding. You were not only preserved in the delay, you were prepared to carry others in your momentum. Your life has become a signal to every weary traveler. Acceleration is possible. Your breakthrough has become a banner over battlefields. Others thought they could never escape. Your movement has become a map for those who lost their way. They will look at you and remember their own calling. They will see your sudden shift and realize delay is not defeat. They will feel the wind of your rising and be swept into their own revival. Listen deeper. The chains you broke are the same chains they will now throw off. The doors that opened for you are doors they will now walk through. The sound of your feet on the path of purpose is the sound that awakens their slumbering courage. You were not accelerated for isolation. You were accelerated for impact. Your life is a ripple that becomes a wave. Your testimony is a spark that becomes a wildfire. Your rising is not a solo ascent. It is the lifting of many, and here is the beauty of heaven's acceleration. It multiplies itself in motion. What begins as your miracle becomes their movement. What begins as your breakthrough becomes their blueprint. What begins as your rising becomes their rallying cry. Hear this, beloved. You will not rise alone. You will carry others with you. Your acceleration will become the spark that ignites families, communities, even nations. because heaven's acceleration is never selfish. It is always generous. It is always expansive. It is always multiplying. And this is only the beginning. Now lift your eyes, beloved. Lift them beyond the timelines of earth. Lift them beyond the schedules of men. Lift them beyond the clocks that once mocked you with their ticking, because you are no longer moving by human pace. You are moving by heaven's acceleration. You are no longer bound by natural timing. You are propelled by supernatural momentum. Type 99999 if you feel this rising in your spirit. If you know you have stepped into a speed that no force can stop. Listen closely. This is not a momentary surge. This is not a temporary burst. This is the establishment of divine momentum in your life. What heaven has initiated cannot be interrupted. What heaven has accelerated cannot be slowed. What heaven has released cannot be recalled. They thought time would wear you down. But you have outlasted time and stepped into timeless acceleration. They thought delays would break your spirit. But they only built your endurance. They thought waiting would make you quit. But it only sharpened your hunger. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal now will cause your spirit to thunder with unstoppable revelation. You are moving in the rhythm of heaven, a rhythm that does not falter, a rhythm that does not waver, a rhythm that gathers strength with every step. Your life is now the sound of destiny in motion. Your life is now the echo of answered prayers and fulfilled promises. Your life is now the unfolding of acceleration that will not slow down. Listen deeper. What once felt like lost time is now being overtaken by divine recovery. What once felt like missed opportunities is now being overshadowed by heaven's overflow. What once felt like delay is now being drowned by the flood of fulfillment. You are moving faster than obstacles can arise. You are moving stronger than resistance can withstand. You are moving freer than chains can contain, and this is the beauty of heaven's acceleration. It does not pause for permission. It does not ask for approval. It does not check earthly schedules. It advances by the authority of the King of Kings. And you, beloved, are moving with heaven's decree. They will look at you and wonder, how did this happen so fast? They will ask, how did you rise beyond what we thought possible? They will marvel, how did you outrun every limitation? And your answer will thunder from the depths of your soul. I was never running by my strength. I was carried by heaven's acceleration. I was never moving by my might. I was propelled by divine purpose. I was never walking alone. I was running with the wind of heaven at my back. Hear this, beloved. You are the living evidence that delays do not define destiny. You are the walking proof that heaven redeems time. You are the unstoppable force that proves acceleration is not fantasy. It is the reality of those aligned with heaven's heart. And this is your declaration to the world. My delay was not my denial. It was my divine acceleration. My waiting was not wasted. It was woven with purpose. My time has come, and I move with the speed of heaven. Beloved, you are no longer chasing time. Time is chasing you. You are no longer waiting for your moment. Your moment has arrived. You are no longer looking for the open door. The open door is looking for you. And this, beloved, this is only the beginning.